we've arrived.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Grey's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Know anything about the Chestnut or the Bay?
The Chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Retanian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the Bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Is Molly a horse?
Pardon?
I did come here to see Molly.
Patience, Witcher. She ought to arrive.
All depends what you asked her to do, Molly. Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher.
Why not? Wouldn't mind.
Well said. So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
Heard tales of Zerrikanian horses.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on...
Cantarella for me, then. I see no point in delaying.
Riders, ready!
Come on. Giddy up.
Don't spare the horse! I adore the speed, the rush of air. Come on, Witcher! Let's see what you're made of. I adore the speed, the rush of...
Oh, so close!
The General's not only knowledgeable, but skilled. Congratulations.
Thank you! It was a good race against a worthy opponent.
Now, could I talk to your chambermaid, milady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you came here after all. The portly young woman. That's her.
Speak to her. And you must find us when you're ready to return to Novigrad. We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
Youth these days.
Okay,
Hair-brained, all of them.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again!
Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Kairan by playing his lute.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a... The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Course. came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubble.
You do realize Dandelion...
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Maybe. But you could...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. And I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Nothing hurts as much as life. These days, hair-brained, all of them.
Don't be brash.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go. And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
This morning, my better came.
Ah, Geralt! What can I do for you?
Big changes afoot in the Empire.
You've no notion? The Emperor summoned you. He only ever summoned...
You know a lot.
I must.
What's your father got to do with this?
He is close to the Emperor. But, as is known, an Empress...
Farewell.
Lout.
Okay, I listen.
I'll take the pansy all the way to the garden.
What did you get?
What do you want?
Want to see Rosa Varatra?
Oh, mate, if you only knew what I want. Miss Rosa don't see just anybody.
I'm Geralt of Rivia, a witcher.
Soon as Miss Rosa turns into a striker, I'm sure a pup...
Shit in your stew, tramp.
Best leave now, Warlock.
Ah, now she is a beauty.
Madman running around town, gutting beggars and prostitutes. But I've no doubt it's another of Menger's ideas for cleansing the city.
Yes, yes, definitely, of course. You expect me to believe?
Now in his eye. Damn, how to use it. Damn it. Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come
You're
after
grey like
all.
my grandma.
Why not? A rat bit him, and he's caught a fever.
Where'd he get bit?
It hurt him much.
Will he die?
Don't die, rat. That's enough.
La, 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 la.
We're done for the day. Gather your things and go home.
Wonder if the rat catcher will get well.
Like as not.
How do you know?
Mum says that if he but catches a cough, he's as good as in the grave. And this one's got a fever.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. He perused the
Maybe.
mould. That was... When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium...
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about.
Really? Did he mention my poetry? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol...
No.
Gee up! A snakely whip rose skyward. Gee, the stallion danced betwixt her...
Sorry, don't. See Dandelion after the...
No. I even considered granting him another chance, but he never came back to see me.
Thanks for your help.
Leave me be.
Why are your eyes so strange?
Leaves you toothless and hairless. So slimy, this wall. You've got street company guts. Those the ones violated Lewis kissing.
Pull up to the knocker.
Hey, nice talking bollocks. What difference would it make?
That one's so pretty that he can't keep his hands off himself.
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Corrine Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Corrine Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
Interesting.
Fancy men like me, whole town's going on about it. So no point playing hard to get, sugar puss.
It's Lady Var-At. Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in?
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis.
But my lady's a witcher. Said sorry.
Captain, do you truly believe Rosa Var-At? Take him to the
As you say, miss. I hope you realise what you've gotten yourself into.
Hope so, too.
Miss Rose has got a downright beastly temper. Shows once she grips a sword. Wooden one. Take care not to hurt the little miss. Turn the ambassador. Follow me.
You're my new instructor. Well, well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth. Ratted! You're quick! Stop lounging and fight!
Mistake.
Damn it! Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
I'm a witcher. I'm looking
A witcher? That's splendid. I always wanted to meet a witcher. This is so exciting.
Incredibly. But we ought to discuss that another time. Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship.
if you call him chasing after me a relation. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna var Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Wait a minute. Mean to say Dandelion mixed you two up?
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. I was left to repel the 8 Rosa. I had the best of intentions, you know that. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't...
Calm down, ladies. No,
Especially not this one.
listen. I just want to know.
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never burn with passion for...
That sophisticated
We've picked up a few things.
Emperor continuing to.
His confidants must be. But Papa said...
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade.
Wonder how the war's.
Papa says much depends on Radovid.
What's Novigrad got to do with it?
Oh, even children know Novigrad. And they say the city's trip.
Changing subjects. Dandelion act any different?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so in... Edna! What? You needn't...
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated...
Who?
eccentric old coot. Died. He'd apparently been an important and...
Who, Dandelion?
I believe she's a poetess, or Trebari, but who knows? The bar. I'd say it worked. Your face will be red when I...
Been a pleasure, but I've got.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Awfully convincing, miss.
How's here tomorrow?
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher. Swix. Pearson.
because they killed my son. Now they'll throw us out into the street. What do you want?
Greetings! You here for a specific reason?
Got a meeting with Rosa, a fencing lesson.
Geralt of Rivia, yes? Miss Rosa stepped out for a walk. Near Temple Bridge, she said. She asked that you join her.
Guess it's gonna be an interesting lesson. Thanks.
And that she'll not beg anyone for her life. Then the flames flared up, licking the rooftops. She hadn't the time to say.
Youth these days, hair-brained, all of them.
You must sweat like a swine in that jacket.
Interesting.
Eternal fire, Father of all, hear my prayer.
Think he's punishable?
As the dwarves who orcs will wait. Nilfgaardian regiment always accompany you on your walks?
Always. Papa's orders. It's for your protection, Rosa dear. People here hate...
But His Excellency...
And this excellency is telling you otherwise. Finally.
We were supposed to train, not go for a walk.
I know.
Got pissed like a racehorse.
Here. You see, I thought that instead of training in a dank old cellar, we'd move around in the open air. A duel on a bridge, like in the novels. Now draw your sword.
Only got my steel and silver swords. We should be fighting with practice weapons.
We should, but you of all people ought to know. There's much more fun in doing things you shouldn't.
If that's what the lady wishes. Just don't want to see anyone crying later.
I've a hanky for you, just in case. On guard! Ow! Ow! Stop! I yield!
You all right?
Yes. The only thing you've really hurt is my pride.
By the way, how'd you get interested in fencing?
I was bored. I've no friends here.
Boring.
Exactly.
All right, what's next?
We should return. Just forgive me, Geralt. I know this might sound awkward, but would you mind turning around for a moment? My corset's shifted. It's pinching me terribly.
I can understand a woman wanting to look... Shit, she ran off. Anything happens to her, Varatra will kill me. Need to find her. Can't be far.
Trouble?
Far from home, aren't you, sweetie? And there's no telling if you'll ever get back.
She's Ambassador Varatra's daughter. She's got diplomatic immunity.
I don't really understand the shite you're saying. Now it's clear you love your black ones.
It's no surprise, Lucas. Witches are drawn to monsters.
I believe you've offended the young lady. Now apologize. As nicely as you can.
Forgive me, milady. I am sorry.
Your turn. Be nice like your friend. Bow low, and go be a patriot somewhere else.
Lucas and Cobb. I shall remember those names. And when...
Easy. Didn't hurt you in the end.
They raised their hand again.
Lesson's over.
It's beyond me, Geralt. I don't understand.
You should go home now.
I understand.
Place my hope in the eternal fire.
How'd you fill the fool's parsley, have you?
Keep her down, he'll burst the vessel.
Hide the wenches, which...
Mind's like war. Never know when you're
Now the black ones will go after those pirates.
Welcome, welcome. Do come in.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service?
You Elial?
Yes?
Sorry, I thought...
Oh, so it's that... Any better?
So you're...
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion...
I met him one night in a tavern.
What happened?
What do you think?
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow.
I know this is none of my...
Why do I dress up? I became a tailor instead. I'm a Redanian countess, what?
Mm-hmm.
Have you never...
I managed to stay. What did you and...
Let me think. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table... In fact...
Kalkstein's in Novigrad?
You're too late, I fear. But as he perished... Oh, the goings-on.
Really? What...
Radovid sucks.
Dandelion visit your...
I tried many times to talk him into a decent dub.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago. Odd as requests.
Thanks for your help.
I can help with much more. Greetings.
Glad to take a glance at what you got.
Of course, please.
So long.
Don't those swords poke you in the arse when you run?
And if I hired a witcher as my debt
Oh.
collector?
Julia claims you agreed to...
I will get you every last copper. With interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker.
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wank?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your...
Vespula's got...
Really?
Mine.
All right.
Eternal fire! The witcher will burn you!
Covered in blood.
No need to thank me.
Sorry.
Relax.
Of course it will. Just gotta soak. Junior shan't forgive me. Either I...
Sorry. Didn't...
A woman's lot. Men... Oh, well.
Don't know if you remember
I don't... Wait. Wait.
when you kicked Dandelion out. Through the...
Probably out whoring. That.
Ouch.
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back. 'Twas the last straw.
Dandelion ask you...
Maybe he likes them.
Mate.
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bar? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire...
This woman he was with...
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head.
An artist?
Or a whore.
Apparently Dandelion was sing...
That's the one. Wait, what was that name?
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a...
Washed your hair lately?
How are you keeping, Bobby? Monsieur Zoltan, you old bird? What's this? Haven't even drunk her water? Naughty bird. Now... Ah, you're back.
That Field Marshal dude is replaced...
At auction. Some mage's estate went under the hammer, but his thing's up for sale.
How could you resist?
Could they? So,
women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion. Thing is...
what's she supposed...
Blonde, from Kovir. The trope...
it's Priscilla.
Why wasn't...
It's Priscilla, wasn't it, like?
He lusts after every other...
How can I explain?
Himself.
Exactly.
What can I say?
She's his match. Oh, laddie's head's on fire.
All right. Guess we got...
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening...
Must you always...
Zoltan.
Get up.
Saw burning...
Yes. Felicia Corey. And Doppler. Crafty wee bugger who'd spent years. 'Twas Caleb Menge who exposed him.
Met that Doppler years ago. Just after he'd assumed Chappelle's identity and...
Yeah, well, that's all changed now.
Novigrad doesn't seem like a...
I was keen on starting my own enterprise. I'd like to blame it on the war or human... rather not dwell upon.
Nice talking to you, Zoltan.
Youth these days.
What village are you from?
Willows. It's into my area, 2 days' road from Gazima.
Now you... So, how you go with this healer?
I was faffing about minding my own business when suddenly Clumpy pops
Well, well, another freak.
Here already. Come on.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars own. Rend my heart open, then your love profess, a winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet, to dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone, amidst the cold to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet, to dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet, to dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
murdered some Temerian boys back in White Orchard.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer? There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere.
Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come.
I wish to listen to music. Music!
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
Permit me to introduce...
It's Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me... Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more... Or should I say...
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story.
Not here. Come with me.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault?